Good morning, family. It's your boy TOJ, Mr. Opinion Junkie, and I want to. Freemasonry has never worked for me. I'm a Freemason. I'm only a third degree. Now, I'm a Master Mason. That's as far as I went. I really never ever went up to the 33rd degree, or never really had any intentions on going to the shrine or any other higher degrees like worshipful master and stuff like that. Now, I don't mind doing this video because I'm not going to really give any intermingling or interworkings of Freemasonry as what goes on in our temple. That's all. That's our secret thing. So I'm not really revealing anything else that you probably can't really Google on the internet. But for those of you that are young black men or young white guys or whatever who want to join a fraternity of some type, this video is for you. Now, what I've learned is, for you to do in Freemasonry what you think Freemasonry can do for you is like what John F. Kennedy said, you know, ask not what your country can do, what you can. It's almost like that. You have to be somebody with power already who can link up with other powerful Masons, and that will get your foot in the door. The Freemasonry itself will get your foot in the door. However, if the lodge that you got raised out of is only full of regular blue-collar guys, then you won't see like a Jay-Z in there. Now, if like, for example, when they about 2 months ago, the Omega Sci-Fi had the convention in New Orleans, and you know, we saw the big guy. I think I saw Ricky Smiley in the distance. Steve Harvey wasn't there, but a lot of celebrity Q dogs are Freemasons also. And you would think because y'all share the same handshake, the same passwords, the same travel, that you guys can link up and say, well, damn, Steve Harvey can get me some backs. No, it don't work like that. Or Ricky Smiley can get this done for me. Or Shaquille O'Neal can do, man, it don't work like that, bro. You got to be a nigga already with a name so big that other Freemason can say, well, damn, that nigga, you know, on the square with me. I'm going to look for him and seek him out. But if your lodge is a bunch of regular dudes, then y'all going to be sitting around the lodge with the white gloves on and the apron, just talking about, you know, I guess stuff. And one of the other downsides being a Freemason I didn't like and don't like to this very day, and I'm still an active member, is you have a situation where there's a lot of guys who join just for the bragging right. Almost like with any fraternity, any Kappas or any Omega Sci-Fi, you get a lot of guys who don't really mind joining Q just to throw the hooks up and say, you know, I'm Q. It's a good bragging right to be a Q dog for some guys. You can say, well, yeah, you know, guess what? In our lineage or whatever, you know, we have Steve Harvey who's a Q dog and stuff like that. So it's not a matter of people who want to do public service. Just like that black chick who got caught with that prostitution ring with the AKAs. She got indicted for running like an AKA whorehouse. So it really is what it is, bro. The guys I do business with right now that make me all my money are white. I can say that, and that's not a bragging right saying white men are better, because I know some niggas gonna run in the comment section and say that. No, my two biggest distributors are two white guys. They're brothers, younger than me, very younger than me. Their daddy is a lawyer, and the daddy, you know, kind of put them in action, and they saw that I had the potential to make them money. We all clicked up, linked up, and we doing our thing. And the other guy that's got my line of credit, I met him. He's another Freemason, and I only found out he was a Mason after he in fact, no, I take it back. He actually joined the Masonic Brotherhood, you know, under the Scottish Rite, like 2 years after I met him. So now that we're both, you know, walking the same path, so to speak, if I'm short on money, or I need a line of credit, or I need something extended, he said, man, go on, take it. I know you're good for it, but it also comes from my ability to pay him back so fast, like literally the next day, or I'll just, you know, give him my debit card number, let him, you know, pay himself through my debit card. So I say that to say there are a ton of advantages of being a Freemason. What I mean by that is, if you see somebody driving in traffic, and it can be like, for example, I see a lot of plumbers. There's a lot of plumbers in Louisiana that are Freemasons, mostly white dudes. But I've never met a black Freemason plumber yet. I met 2 black electrician plumbers. So what happens is it's almost like network marketing or group economics. Well, when Freemasons meet each other, if y'all both run a business like me and these white dudes do, or if you are a black dude and you are a Freemason, or you're a white guy and you're a Freemason, you meet a black dude who got the light, the little symbols, the little Mardi Gras balloon looking lights on the back of their car, y'all can meet. Hey, you say, man, I'm a Mason myself. You tell them what temple you come from, y'all shake hands, do the password, and say, well, look out, I'm looking for this, that, and the other. And once y'all both identify as brothers of the same family, then y'all can get some business where he might cut you a better deal. You might get some, like some little extra, like he may give you a brother-in-law price, so to speak, as opposed to really price gouging you. He'll work with you on the price because y'all both, and plus it depends on what degree of Mason you are. They got some Masons, man, that are Eastern Stars, Knights Templar, and all that shit, and them dudes so uppity, they don't fuck with nobody. So can being a Freemason work? Yes, because you have to actively be one of those guys that go to all the meetings, that go out and look. You got to go out seeking other Freemasons that have connections. Like, the only thing I don't know, we don't have a professional inventory. That I don't like. What I mean by that is, and if there is a professional inventory that I don't know about, you put that shit in the comment section below. But I'm telling you right now, there's a lot of Masons that just don't do the work no more. They're not really into it. They kind of thought it was gonna be something where, you get baptized or something happens and you wake up with a pocket full of money and you're part of the Illuminati or some crazy shit like that, or you're worshiping the devil. My thing is this: if we had a professional inventory where we had a website and you needed a certain password to get into the website, it will give you information on certain Freemasons in your area, like an app almost. And that way y'all all can do business with each other like it was dictated when I got, raised or whatever. But down here, it don't work that way. They got some Masons who won't fuck with you because you're not Creole, or they got some Masons that won't fuck with you because you're not black enough, or you're not ignorant enough, or you're not, you didn't go to the same high school like St. Augustine, or you might not be in the same fraternity as them. Because a lot of Masons do they interact with certain fraternities, where they got certain fraternities that's majority Freemasons. Like, I think the Q Dogs might be majority Masons, and a couple of Kappas may be Freemasons too. And that's just guys who are really looking for not so much as enlightenment, but they're looking for clout, which is not a bad thing. That's the one thing people want to demonize, the fact that if you are Mason, you want to do it because you want some money. And I'm kind of like that too. I'm not gonna be giving favors and issuing out money, because I've given money to a lot of guys who see me in traffic, and I've given gas to a Mason. I was pumping gas one day and a dude had his little wallet, and he said, "Hey man, is this your truck?" I said, "Yeah." And he popped his wallet open like he was a cop, and he showed me his ID card. It's called a travel card. If you're a Mason, you know what it is. So, and we shook hands. See, I hail from this location. Okay, you're legit. I gave him some gas money, but like I say, a lot of times that's one of the advantages of being a Freemason. If you out of gas or something, and somebody see your doubloons or your light on the back of your window, they know that you're a Mason, and that you can identify another Mason by the symbols on the back of their car in public, or by their brake light. So yeah, that's about it. So yeah, just. You have to bring something to the table, bro. That's the best way to become powerful, or to, what I'm saying, that, or to get yourself out there, is that you can't be a nigga at McDonald's. Now, don't get me wrong, you can meet a Mason who have to hook up on a job application, and he said, "Hey, bro, McDonald's dude, come here. I heard you work at McDonald's and you're looking for a job as being a journeyman plumber. You can stop working at McDonald's. You never get a lot of money. But 2 years from now, you making, 190 grand a year, or, get your own truck, or something like that." But I used to be a paint contractor, and that's how I became a Mason. My older brother got me in. So it's one of them things where, I still do paint contracting today. I mean, I'm a professional artist. I paint and I sell my artwork, but there are a lot of days I get a text message saying, blah, 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 we got an $1,800 job. you know, 1-bedroom apartment or a 2-bedroom apartment, you know, can you do it in 2? Fucking ain't right, I'm doing it. I'm getting the fuck. I'll leave a French Quarter in a heartbeat for that fucking money. So, yeah, dude, it's one of them things where you got, it's a network, but unfortunately, it's not designed to where a lot of Masons, because there is unfortunately racist Masons. Well, you might meet a white Mason who might be a blue blood Mason, who might be like from a rich family. And I don't mean like from London, England. I mean like down here on St. Charles Avenue, like the real, you know, like upper crusted Victorian houses. That dude wouldn't give you a second look. And on top of that, them kind of Masons, because I know of like two almost a billionaire Mason. These guys own some oil wells. One dude is like in Baton Rouge, I think, and other guys. Either way, his lodge is so well hidden and so antisocial that my black ass would come nowhere near meeting somebody like that. And somebody like that would even talk, as a racist person, I'm saying, he wouldn't want to interact with me. So unfortunately, you're going to come across a lot of guys, and it's the same thing with the elite black Masons. There's a lot of elitist black Masons who might see a certain Mason from another lodge, and you say, oh, your lodge full of hood rats. I'm not fucking with y'all. So that's kind of the downside of it too, where you have certain lodges that have like beefs, like a church. Well, churches have like church beef, like Reverend Dickum down don't like Reverend Lowdown, and any members from his church, they don't interact with each other. It's real like greaseball hood rat shit. But for the most part, because y'all do share the same handshakes and the same passwords, you can kind of interact. My personal self, I interact with everybody. If you hear how I talk, I'm a regular black dude. I ain't got an accent from, you know, like a New York accent or a Southern drawl accent. I'm just like an overall person with just a regular accent and a regular voice. So you can't tell that I'm from New Orleans. You can't tell that I'm from Mississippi or Texas or whatever. I just have a neutral accent, and I keep a neutral face. So that way you can identify me as one. I ain't got no teardrop tattoos and no markings on my body nowhere. I got two fleur-de-lis tattoos. Like, I got them, but that's got nothing to do with being a Mason. See, they're matching, you know, like twin tattoos. But that's nothing to do with being a Mason or what have you. But as far as me being the kind of person that can intermingle with people of all races, I speak a little Arabic, I speak a little Vietnamese. I met one Vietnamese Mason, a bunch of Spanish Masons. So you have to be a guy that's universally appealing to everybody to make yourself available to take advantage of all the resources that's available to you. But I am who I am, and I have a couple of skills that I can offer everybody. So that way, when people come looking for me for something, I can offer them something in return, give them some value for their money. You see what I'm saying? So, it's basically in English, to wrap this video up, it's the same way you somebody who can be multilingual on a job application. You see what I'm saying? If you somebody that's like overqualified for a certain job, it's in that job's benefit to hire you because you're so valuable that it's almost like they're disadvantaged to not have you. You see what I'm saying? So when you come to a lodge as a dude who owns a couple of McDonald's, or you're a guy that owns a couple of businesses, it's good for that particular lodge because all the members might need work done to their house, or you might can give them some work. And then y'all start building clout. Your lodge builds clout. And then y'all can go to like these big old Masonic conventions, and that's where you do real good networking, because I got an internet-based business. So of course I can deal with motherfuckers all across the country and across the world, because my business transcends Louisiana. I ship artwork all across the country mostly because of YouTube, and my I got a an agency, a publicity agency that pushes my artwork, and it don't hurt that I have like 7 different apps that I sell on. Anyway, guys, I'm getting the fuck out of here. It's raining like cats, and look at this shit, man. I can see, boy, it's raining like a motherfucker down here, and it's middle of November, bro. Well, November the 1st is today, but you would think New Orleans, like, the seasons don't matter here. It was hot as a motherfucker. Yeah, it was like damn near 80 degrees yesterday, bro, on Halloween day. Anyway, guys, hit like, share, and subscribe. Go to artbyrico.com, ARTBYRICCO.com, and don't forget to go to my Patreon channel also. Starting, yesterday, as a matter of fact, I'm going to be uploading videos every day on my Patreon channel, and probably 3 times a week on this channel. This is probably the first video of the week, since it's a new week, a new month rather. Anyway, guys, I'm out of here. I'll see you guys on the dark side.